good to
Sorry.
go?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, we're going to show you a little bit about this new injection machine we developed, which is a smaller version of your standard injection machine. And we try to make it so that it's easy to be used by kids, so it needs very little pressure or very little torque to get it running, which was one of the problems with the traditional precious plastic lever machine. And then the other thing is, so we're going to go through a few instructions and just how-tos and also some troubleshooting if you do encounter it. This is Bernard. He's one of our engineers coming up with these machines or helping us build them. So he'll help explain as well. So first thing you want to do is you want to turn on your machine. It's just got a simple plug, 220 volts. Then if you go to the back of the machine here, as you see, if you go over here, you'll see is the temperature controller. And at the moment, we've been running this machine for a while, so you'll see it's at 200 degrees at the moment. That's Celsius. Bernard, what's it set at right now?
220.
220, and you're melting, is it
220, yeah.
is it HDP or polypropylene?
HDP.
HDP, so he set it for 220 for HDP.
Yeah.
But in general, it depends on the type of plastic, because even HDP, there's different types of HDP. Some require slightly higher temperatures, slightly lower, but stick to 220. I think generally you can probably go down a bit. You can actually go more like to 200, because the last thing you want to do is have it burn. Once it burns, it's harder to recycle again, and also it's slightly weaker. And usually when it comes out, you can actually smell the plastics, and you'll be able to tell whether it's burnt or not. So you don't want the burnt smell. Like this is one that just came out, and it actually smells fine. There's no burnt smell at all, so it's probably okay for whatever plastic we're using now. Anyway, so we're looking at 220. Then we let it heat up for about 10 minutes. So usually you'll see the temperature rise slowly. You'll wait till it's at 220. Then if you come over here, we'll film
Inside. And then you can pull it behind. Now I want to pull it behind so that you can feel it. You pull it behind so you can feel it. Not a lot of force.
So again, once
it opens up.
Once you let it heat up for about 10 minutes or so, it should be quite easy to move back and forth, because it means any residue plastic that's gotten stuck will have melted. You'll see the opening open up. Now you'll see Bernard filling it in with, in this case, it's blue polypropylene.
Yeah, okay. So it's filled. Now you want to press a little bit ahead so that you make sure it's completely filled. Okay, so I just put my finger, making
it slowly forward, and then making sure the shaft is totally full, and then filling it a bit more.
Then you fill it more. Yeah, more. Okay. Now because it was heated, it's coming out. It's melted.
You can see the plastic already coming out because he's already used that. Okay, the next step is you're gonna put a mold on there. So first we gotta get rid of the excess plastic that's being exposed.
Yeah. And then I put the mold on. Simple as that. It's already closed in the mold. Okay, and then I let him push until he sees the escape hole.
And then I'm just gonna quickly. There's really very little pressure you need to put in.
Yeah.
Turn it, and I'm just turning it. And then we've put a little escape hole. I don't know if you see it on the end. If you just film over here, you'll see a little escape hole here. One thing that looks quite cool and we like to do over here is, instead of using the steel mold over here, you can put a 12-inch acrylic. And what that lets you do is you can actually see the plastic filling up the mold. And that's an easy way to, as well, and a kind of visual example to show the plastic entering the mold. An escape hole is quite good because an escape hole will actually also let any excess air be released, so then you avoid any bubbles in there. Okay, so once it's filled up, it's actually good to have an extra mold with you that's ready to go as well, because you'll see it as he takes it out. You'll see the plastic, which is now under pressure, sort of oozing out. Try to wear gloves. Don't do what Bernard is doing.
Yeah.
And then
it's oozing up.
So that's probably my fault for trying.
So you done it back.
For actually.
You done it bit back.
Okay.
You done it back. It will not be able to ooze out easily.
Okay, so you release the pressure a little bit.
Yeah. And then you just put the other mold using the clothes. Now you can feel that on as well.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again. I'm gonna turn it around. I'm looking where's the escape hole.
Yeah, it's around there. I can get. Yeah,
okay,
there
it is, and that's it. So that's the next one. I'm gonna then let it cool down a bit before I take it off.
You can feel the third one, but do enough right now.
For now, we're fine.
Okay.
Okay, really quickly, just as Bernard is taking out the mold, just basic troubleshooting things. Obviously, make sure your temperature is correct as you do it. If you feel resistance, like if you feel it turning and nothing's coming out, it usually means that there's some plastic that hasn't fully melted in there and is jamming it. One way to troubleshoot is just to raise the temperature, and that makes sure everything melts, and then give it some time. Just be patient. Eventually, it'll melt, and then you can usually get rid of any excess plastic, and that'll clean the shaft. That excess plastic that's now melted because the temperature is raised, you don't want to be using in a mold because it's quite burned. But then you can put it down again, put the plastic in, and continue using it as you do. There you have it. So that was the lion mold we just did, and it's fully in there. That's good. Yeah. Other just basic things to think about as well is if you have a mold, a couple of molds, it's actually good to keep the plastic in the mold for a period of time, just because that prevents any warpage when you remove it. A shortcut, like a hack, is you can just have a bucket of water there, and you can take the mold, put it in a bucket of water, and that just cools it faster. And that would be it.
That would be it.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much, Bernard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. We're going to talk about the new extruder. Sorry, I'm going to start again.